is indeed strange. And yes, that's the utterly worst pun to start the video out on, but screw it, let's go with it anyway. Life is Strange was one of my favorite video game franchises back in the day. You know, I was a fan of Before the Storm, I was a fan of the original game, not so much 2. I was a fan of a certain little, magical dude who had superhero-esque tendencies. That game was fun. There was overall a lot of good additions to the Life is Strange series. And True Colors is also a really good one too. I can relate a lot to True Colors. There was a lot of relatable people to True Colors because very much like how True Colors portrays people, a lot of people are walking stereotypes nowadays. And I don't say that to be rude, disingenuous, or mean. Legitimately, we live in an era where, well, we get most of our influences from the internet, we can access anything at any given point in time. People nowadays act like what we would have called caricatures, you know, back when I was first coming onto this earth. Things have changed a lot over time. Things have changed a lot since 2015. Man, 2015. Can you believe it's been that long since the first game? Another year will go by and it will be 10 years. Count it. It will soon be 10 years eventually here. We're going on to it. Which leads me to a lot of concern. Can the new Life is Strange game capture the magic that was the old ones? Or should it even do that to begin with? Because quite honestly, let's be real here, none of us are kids anymore. None of us are even teenagers anymore. If you were 15 when Life is Strange 1 came out, and played as Max Caulfield and all that stuff, you know, you're the same age as me, basically. In fact, you're only about a few months off from my age, because, hey, 2000s kid here, was literally born on 2000. Yeah, I'm getting old. The reality is, we are all adults now. That's not going to change anytime soon. That's not going to magically reverse itself, no matter how much I wish I could reverse it. I like to reverse this mouth, let me tell you that much. Take this back a year and a half, oh my god, it would look so much better. But, you know, we're not teenagers. So, what should the new Life is Strange game do? Because we're going back to Max Caulfield, we're expecting the character to act like Max, and we're expecting a lot of things to be homages to the original game. You know, that's not really unexpected. But how far should they really go with it? Because I am so afraid of the fact we're going to get a teenage character that's like 25 or 30. I forget how old Max is supposed to be in this. I need to do more research into the game and the like. I've been trying to study up on it, but there's so few details out right now. Any conclusion I can come to probably won't be accurate in a few months. But I'm just overall concerned. Are they going to be able to make an adult Max and not be stupid about it? I am so afraid we're just gonna get teenage Max Caulfield and it's just gonna not go well because you have an adult acting like a teenager, and that doesn't go well in today's society for a lot of very legitimate and good reasons. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but not a lot of people like immature brats. Like, hey, I'm a bit immature for my age. People consider me a brat. Like, I'm just saying, like, people don't like it. They don't like it. I'm just telling it up straight. Excited to see Max Caulfield in the games again? Hell yes. It's the reason I got into the games in the first place, homies. Like, seriously, you think it's just nostalgia? For nothing? And I love that too. People say, you only like Life is Strange because of the first game and you have nostalgia for it. No, there's just relatable characters that are real people, that are reflections of how life currently is in society. Life is Strange is sometimes based, believe it or not. Hot take here. Life is Strange is low-key based sometimes, at least for the time periods they're trying to reference. And I am so worried that we're not gonna get it right this time. There's just that overhanging feeling, because even though I liked Before the Storm, you know, controversial opinion here, I did like Life Before the Storm. Hey, that's what we should call it, Life Before the Storm. But no, I did like Life is Strange Before the Storm. But the thing was, it was a little bit earlier in the timeline. They didn't do a whole lot of things correctly. The vibe felt off. It felt like they were trying to tell a story that just shouldn't have happened in that time period. Like, there was a lot of things that was weird about Before the Storm. And I'm afraid we're going to have the same problems, but upscaled to such a degree that, unlike Before the Storm, where we could get behind the fact, hey, Chloe Price, we're seeing more of her life, we're getting more lore, I have a feeling that might not save the game this time. I have a slight feeling there's going to be a whole lot of things that might contribute to this game not being the best. But I want it to be the best. I want to enjoy another game with Max Caulfield as the main character. I love the time rewind mechanics. I'm slurring my speech a lot today, apparently. Hot damn. But I do overall want this game to be good, and I make this video more so out of fear and witnessing what, let's be honest, most of the other gaming companies are doing nowadays. And I am so worried that the natural diversity, I almost just said diversity by itself, that the natural diversity we have in Life is Strange and the natural ability to show such a wide range of life and what it is might go down the drain this time. But maybe, just maybe, that's because I'm an adult now and I'm a little bit more cynical. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It could just be me this time, and I'm willing to accept that. Because I don't really see a whole lot of people worried to death that this game will be bad. It seems like the common Life is Strange fan will enjoy this, and I'm hoping that does stay true for the future. I'm going to try to remain optimistic, but I make this video out of worry and at the risk of being heckled a lot. But hey, it is what it is. It's the internet. I love every single one of you guys. Thank yous for watching these videos. And overall, I hope we get a good Life is Strange game. I really hope so. Here's hoping. Praise the Lord above. Praise Cthulhu, everybody. I've been Johnny Von Duke. See yas.